Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back, my friends. If you're new here, I am Lance. If you're returning, welcome back. Today we're checking out a new video by Sensitive Society. I've checked out Sensitive Society's videos on my own and on other topics. This one is called Hasan Piker Can't Stop Taking L's. Okay, so Hasan Piker, my thoughts on Hasan Piker before we go into this. Little quick story. First time I ever heard of Hasan Piker was in 2020. And I can tell you that because that was the first time. It was when Cyberpunk 2077 came out during that winter. And I was doing some Cyberpunk playthroughs. And I was checking out other people's playthroughs for Cyberpunk and see what how they, was thinking of the game. And I ran across Hasan Piker because he was playing Cyberpunk. And what drew me to it is because he was like, oh yeah, he was talking to his chat, talking about, yeah, we'll do the, I'll do the, you can pick up the prostitutes, male or female. If you're a male character, you can pick up a male prostitute and do some gay shit. So anyway, he was like, oh yeah, we'll do, I'll pick up a male prostitute. We'll, hook up with him and stuff like that. I was like, oh, this guy's kind of cool. Because even Jacksepticeye, he's like, I'm not going to do that, And so that was disappointing. But Hasan Piker was willing to do it. And I was like, oh, he's kind of cute too. So I was like, oh, okay, let me check him out. And he seemed pretty cool. And then the longer, when months go by, I start hearing more and more, ever since I clicked on that video, the algorithm was like, oh, you must like him. So I start getting lots of his videos on the feed and also controversies. So I found out he was a socialist with lots of money, which that's okay, fine. Talks like a little bit of a communist. Everyone has their personal opinion. He says a lot of shit. In the end of the day, he says a lot of crazy shit. For instance, what really put me off on him is when the Queen of England passed away. And he made a fool of himself because
Queen concert will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow. Woo! Let's go! Get Queen! Jesus. Pack watch! Christ. Woo! Smoking on the Queen pack. Here, have some. Have some. That's my queen. Have some. That's my queen.
Despite if you don't like the woman and her politics and what they went through and stuff, it's still someone passed. Have a little bit of fucking respect. Someone just did pass. It's not like she was a serial killer. Okay, she's not like mass killings and stuff. This is someone's grandmother, someone's mother still and stuff like that. And he made it. He's like, oh yeah, the bitch is dead. And he was just celebrating. And the guy he was with kind of looked at him kind of even crazy. Like he was like jumping up and down, making I was like, dude, really have a little bit of class to yourself. Frankly, just do, don't you think you're good for, Hasan? You're a good-looking guy with a nice body. Just do some gay porn. The only thing you're good for is gay guys frapping off to you. That's the only thing you're really good for. Other than that, you don't really need to talk. So let's get right into this reaction, and here we go.
Guys, and I want you guys to be honest. You can say it out loud. You can pause the video. You can leave it in the comments below. $500,000 or the option to delete Hasan Piker from the internet and anyone who's ever been brainwashed by him to become a normal human being again. What do you prefer, the 500,000 or Hasan Piker gone from the internet for good? So the last time we talked about Hasan
gone for
on
good,
this
that'd be
channel
good.
was like 2-3 months ago when he was doing and saying some crazy dumb stuff, which to be honest, it's something that he does on the daily. It always blows my mind when I see a Hasan Piker fan in the comment section on Twitter. Hasan could straight up murder a little kid and his brain dead NPC audience will be like, yeah, Hasan, you did him a great favor.
Not his brain dead NPC. Not, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dying over here. Not his brain dead NPC. They got to be crazy because I was. He has such a toxic chat. If you ever check out his chat, just look at it. It's just so toxic and a lot of weird people on there. They say a lot of weird, crazy, off the wall. Uh, Very toxic, very toxic.
Yeah, thank you, Hasan. Please continue to murder more kids. Hasan could straight up eat a dog live on stream and his audience will find a way to defend him. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because this YouTuber called Willie Mac Show, who I haven't heard of till recently. I mean, I've been watching his content for about a month now. He recently just dropped a new video and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm pretty intrigued by it.
Hello comrades, I recently wrapped up a video series covering the worst political streamer Hasan Piker. And whenever I wrap up a series like this, I like to do a bit of a retrospective to see if anything has changed. And when it comes to our favorite lolcow Hasan, no. He hasn't
Not
changed
tries to
anything
force
despite
tears, bitch. Okay, hold on
Piker.
now.
And whenever I wrap up a series,
I love these thumbnails. Look at these thumbnails.
And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm
Hold
pretty
on.
intrigued by it.
hello comrades, I recently wrapped up a
I might have to
video
watch this
series
guy's
covering
channel.
the worst political streamer Hasan Piker.
Look at this face. He looks like he's constipated. These looks. Oh my god! Look at these thumbnails. These are good thumbnails, though. Willie Mac, who does your thumbnails? I need you to do some of my thumbnails. I'm still a JV league on my thumbnails. I'm getting better than when my first day one, but these are good thumbnails. I mean, Jesus Christ. He got him cross-eyed in all the pictures. He's cross-eyed. You got him cross-eyed.
And whenever I wrap up a series like this, I like to do a bit of a retrospective to see if anything
Not
has
the
changed.
cross eyes.
And when it comes to our favorite lolcow Hasan, no, he hasn't changed anything despite getting massive
He does look like he's trying to pull a, who's that one makeup? I can't even, Laura Lee, that fake ass crying shit.
pushback from outsiders as well as his own fans. In fact, he's done the exact same
His own
thing just
fans.
this past week. So I'm going
Jeez,
to
I
play
just spit on
Professor
myself.
Willie and I'm going to test Hasan to see if he's improved on any of the things I've criticized him for.
Spoiler alert. I don't think so. And this is
Spoiler
coming from
alert.
someone who's hated Hasan, not even dislike him. I genuinely hate this guy. Hasan
A lot of
does
people do.
everything wrong with Twitter and everything wrong with internet people like him who have this savior complex, who
Yes.
thinks they're better than anyone else. And I don't even want to bring up the whole, he's a socialist.
A
Yet
communist?
He has a car
What?
that's worth $250K, and he has like a $3 million house in LA. But that's our socialist, guys. He gives back to the people, and the way he gives back is with his content. Yeah, he's really healing the world. No, he's straight up making the world and the internet a worse place.
Amen.
Hasan says you're radicalizing people. You're pushing people into this.
What is he doing? That's exactly what he does.
You're making them right wing. You're making them all of these other things. He's doing the same exact thing. And I don't.
Thank you. I should have let him answer it, but then it looked like I was bunny hopping off of him, tailgating off of him. I guess that's the word, huh?
Why anyone takes this guy seriously? Straight up, he's a goofball.
Does he react to content?
He's a
fairly?
clown.
Has he covered news stories accurately? And has he become a little bit more self-aware?
Girl, come on, self-aware. The narcissism is real with that one, honey.
When it comes to him not abiding by fair use laws, stealing content, it's the same old story. He gets up and leaves mid-video, letting
What?
it play to the finish while he's not even there. People
Are you?
were originally angry with me that I didn't use enough new examples of Hasan getting up while the video was still playing. Well, to the surprise of only Hasan fans, he has done this every single day since my video has come out. Not once did he pause the video when he left. He always unpauses it.
He's great, in other words. So, he won a huge victory yesterday in Argentina's presidential election.
It doesn't matter
Where the hell are you going, motherfucker? Who? Okay. First of all, I'm a reactor, so this irritates me. Okay, look at this. This is his chat. Weird. Look at all these people. All the dick writers. In my reactions, if I just walked up, turned on the video, walked, and just got up and start walking away, would you still watch that goddamn reaction? Hell no. Hell to the hell no, you wouldn't. Are you kidding me with that? You just turn on the phone. Just, yeah, great reaction. Bye. I'm gonna take a big shit. Get the hell out of here with that bullshit. You gonna just walk away? This is the reason why I don't do streams. I know my limitations. I can't sit for very long. I have sciatic issues. I can't sit for long periods of time. That's why I don't ever do live streams or anything like that. Some people's like, why don't you do a live stream? A, because I always have technical issues with the live streams. B, I can't sit for very long. That's why I love doing these, because I'll do it. I can do a video up to 40 minutes. I'll be cool. But after that, I'll start getting fidgety. Lightning starts shooting down my legs. I can't stand sitting, and I'll have to walk around for a few months just to kind of alleviate that pain. You don't have that issue, Hasan. If you can't watch the goddamn video, don't live stream. Or put a be right back thing and say, hey, have a be right back little moniker or something like that, and be like, I have to use a loo, or I'm going to eat something, or he has a little doggy. Oh, he's a little doggy. I have to walk my little doggy or something. Something. But you just turn on the video and what? How are you going to react to bullshit? That you want to talk about stealing content then. Not transforming it in any way. You're supposed to, when you do commentary, you're supposed to do a reaction. You're supposed to kind of give it like your feedback of what you're watching. That's the reason why we watch react. That's the reason why I watch reaction videos. I want to hear, what's your thoughts on it? What is, I've seen the video. If I haven't seen the video, I'll watch the video on my own, and I want to see their other people's thoughts on it. That's what I love about reaction. Not just see someone's goddamn empty chair swirling around because you just ran off. Oh, that just
matter if he's reacting to the news
bites
or other
me
people's
in
YouTube videos.
he's
not putting in the minimum effort when it comes to properly following copyright law.
No wonder this guy has all of the wrong information from every angle possible, because he doesn't even watch the video. He's one of those people who will see 1 minute of your video.
Yeah.
If in that 1 minute you can't grab this fucking idiot's attention span because it's long gone, he will pause the video, let the rest of it play, go take a shit, and then come back and be like, I disagree with him. I think he's kind of a bigot idiot. Imbecile, the typical language that guy uses.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what? It
The
actually
buzzwords.
starts making sense, and it starts adding up. Why most of the time he has no idea what he's talking about because
That's
he doesn't
for damn
watch
sure.
the videos. He goes out and vapes behind the camera. Or he's probably seeing his bank account, just seeing and laughing. He's like, I tricked all of these idiots to give me money, and they think I'm a socialist and I'm getting away with it. That's crazy. He's probably laughing.
Fans are making fun of him, saying chair camp, calling everyone a horrible person who calls him out for it.
Chair camp. I love seeing chair. It's there's gonna be a lot of like weird trolls that come in here today and just like repeat stuff that I've said as though it's an own, because they're just object.
No, it was what you said. You didn't say shit. You're just you're not there. You idiot. You're not there. They're not just trolls. They're trying to tell you, hey, if you're gonna react to some bullshit, react. You can't just that's not a reaction. I want to have a fucking channel. I want to have one goddamn view if I fucking walked off in a goddamn video. You got goddamn kidding me.
Objectively bad people.
I hate this fucking
Suck
attitude.
my
Not just from
dick.
Hasan,
I
but
swear
all of
to
these
God,
other
you
fucking
can
people
lick
who
my
are
balls.
close to him, who make similar type of content. When you don't blindly agree with these people,
I'm getting
they're like,
high blood
they're
pressure
just
right now.
actually horrible people. They're bad. They're evil. Unlike people like me. If I see a comment that says, you know what, sensitive, that last video was not it, or I don't agree with you here because this, and that. It's just stupid for me to be like, oh, actually you're wrong, and now I'm going to ban you. You can't leave a comment ever again. You're banned. That's so unproductive, and that's how you don't dialogue and interact with your audience.
That is correct.
Or just as a human being overall. Like, how are we supposed to get better? How are we supposed to improve that when someone criticizes us, we're like, We don't want to hear it. You're a hater. You're trolling me. You're toxic. You're a bigot. That's not how to go about it. That's the worst way to go about anything. You're supposed to look at that criticism and be like, yeah, that kind of hurts. But I think you're right. I gotta do something about it. And that's how you move on, evolve.
Hasan and I's debate centered around his poor news coverage where he jumps wildly to conclusions before getting the full story, and then never apologizing or correcting the story when he's wrong. Instead, he shifts the goalpost. He's done this multiple times with Ukraine, Iran, Israel. I've uploaded 2 other videos covering this in detail if you want to catch up. Point is, he's done it again. He couldn't go 1 week without misreporting a story. On Twitter, a video went viral, 8 million views, showing a Palestinian kid get yelled at by Israeli police. The tweet was captioned, Ahmad was kidnapped 8 years ago when he was only 13 years old. This leaked video shows Israeli officers interrogating him. This is how Israelis treat Palestinian children. Israel kidnapped over 880 Palestinian children in 2023 only. Hasan would immediately quote tweet this saying, indefensible monsters, getting another 5 million views and over 75,000 likes. Now Hasan just made it seem like Israel kidnapped this kid for no reason. They're monsters. But if you just take 2 seconds and Google his name, you'll see that he was running around holding knives with his 15-year-old cousin. His cousin stabbed a 13-year-old Israeli boy and another 21-year-old before getting shot by a dude he also tried to stab. The boy in the video was then stopped after getting hit by a car. That is not the same as this kid getting kidnapped by the IDF. He was arrested and convicted for attempted murder. He's on video.
I'm not one to touch, these kind of, I guess, political things because...
Yeah, I'm not big on these political things. My family always talk... My wasp-ass family always, 2 things they never talked about, religion and politics, except when they got around each other. But around mixed people, mixed company, if it's outside of the family, they don't talk. They don't talk to anything about them. Because they were Methodist on my dad's side. My mother's side is Southern Baptist. Oh my God, boy, they love them gays. They love us gays, let me tell you. Boy, they love to come to our funerals and have a hoedown. They sure do. They just love us. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't really. This is the reason why it's kind of funny that I am even reacting to this, because I'm already getting hot because the silliness this man comes up to. He can do really good work if he really, really applied himself.
No matter what I say, I'm going to piss one side off. I don't think anyone really cares what I think about this situation, right? But I will say this, Hasan and a lot of people on Twitter not only love to push misinformation, whether it's right or wrong, it's whatever Twitter thinks it's okay, and they're like, okay, we're gonna that's our champ right there. We're gonna push with that, even though they might be right or they might be wrong. Hasan is known for this, not only for this situation that's going down, but for all of the other ones he has ever covered. And then people see that and they run with it when that's completely cap. When it takes 2 seconds, like Willie said, to look it up. It's not that hard. And hey, I'm not saying people can't make mistakes, but Hasan does this on purpose. How can anyone take this guy seriously?
Hasan doesn't care to add any of that crucial context because the truth does not matter to him. May I remind you, this is the same guy who says he does a better job at reporting than most news outlets.
I am not held up by the same journalistic standards, even though I think I do a much better job than most other news outlets in general.
I respond.
The delusion is real.
To him with amazing journalism, Hasan, and his response to me is exactly what I've been criticizing him for. He demonizes me, moves the goalpost, and then continues to get the story wrong. You think it's okay to torture and extract a confession out of a 13-year-old? You depraved freak? He's making it sound like I love torturing kids.
People like Hasan who make everything worse for everyone, and it just confuses more people. It's already hard enough with the amount of information people are consuming, people are getting, Twitter, see engagement, and they love to promote shit. it, and they don't even care if the shit's real or not. They just want to get it out there because it'll get a lot of likes. It's so shocking to me that there's people out there who will defend Hasan with their life and be like, Hasan did nothing wrong. Hasan is just a straight up honest journalist who wants...
Child, please, journalist. Loosely journalist. Come on now. Let's be honest, people. Let's be honest.
To save the world. If you think like that, I'm sorry, but you deserve.
He's an edgelord. That's all he is a glorified edgelord. That's all he is.
To be bullied.
Hasan has been misreporting stories going on 2 years now, and his Twitch audience has been dwindling because of it. And due to his demonization of other people for having different points of view, he lost his biggest avenue to new viewers, being the Leftover podcast.
People are saying rip leftovers. Yeah, probably. The whole fucking thing was such a disappointing, horrible experience, how it ended. I just know the stuff that people were saying about me was just bananas. Yeah, I don't know. Not worth it. It's just not worth it.
He's now had so many streamers and YouTubers laugh at his poor coverage that his number is only going to keep dropping.
How could you seriously take this guy? Well, seriously, this guy is just the worst it gets when it comes to Twitch streamers. And I don't know how he hasn't been banned from Twitch. If I'm not mistaken, misinformation on YouTube, I mean, at least on YouTube, okay? I don't know about Twitch, but on YouTube, misinformation is against TOS. And Hasan has done that for over 2 years. With big videos like these, it's just a matter of time before people become more aware of how bad he is as a human being, as a content creator. He's not good at anything. He can't report. He can't entertain. He can't do anything. He's just bad at everything he does.
IDF didn't bomb the hospital? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Attack on U.S. consulate in Iran happening now? False flag. 100%. MEK false flag. When I say MEK, I just mean CIA. I said MEK, but I mean CIA.
Yes, you do have that same ignorant level of confidence. That's why you're always getting called out for being wrong.
You know what? Do yourself a huge favor. And if you watch Hasan, or if you're subscribed to him on Twitch, if you're giving him money, I highly recommend
Please don't give him money.
Stop doing that. And you subscribe to this channel. It's better.
Okay. The problem with creators who are that big, they make a lot of money for YouTube. YouTube really doesn't want to lose that kind of big money. Look at the whole Sniper Wolf situation. They gave her a slap on the wrist. She doxed. She not only she doxed, she went to their house. Jack's Films, if you're not familiar with. Jack's Film was critiquing her reaction, shit reactions like he does. He was calling her out for it. He made a whole channel basically just for her reactions. This man was dedicated to show people the kind of nonsense this girl was doing. So she got a little perturbed, to say the least. Went on Instagram stories and say, should I go to, I find out where he is. Should I go, my fans, or whatever she calls her people, you know, assessors or wolfies or whatever she calls her fan base. And then while he was streaming, I guess his wife said, there's this bitch outside and a Sniper Wolf. Goddamn. But all in all is he's going to make money. He makes lots of money. He has millions of subscribers. You think they want to lose that kind of money? You think YouTube will protect their... someone like me, someone with even 50,000 subscribers, even with 100,000 subscribers, they'll get rid of us, but way before they'll get rid of these people. Guaranteed. There was a reactor who's a very good reactor. I can't even remember right now. I mentioned him in another video. He got his channel got demonetized because of copyright infringement and stuff like that. He does really good reactions. Like he really kind of like breaks it down and stuff like that, more so than I do. I guess he's a little bit more well knowledge. He does a lot of music reactions too, so he's a little bit more music well known. He does a lot of other stuff though. Anyway, He had over 100,000 subscribers, or was it 300? He had a shitload. They demonetized his ass without missing a beat. So when you get into the millions, honey, it's like the mafia. You're a made man, made woman, whatever your pronoun takes you. Sometimes I hate content creators, and I am a content creator. Anyway, what do you think about this? I think he's a cringe lord. He should just do OnlyFans, do gay porn, so gay guys could frap off to him, because I think that's what he's really worth. Yeah. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and love, peace, and grease. Bye.